English teachers पढ़ाए तो simple लगे everything. Leaderboards and quizzes से
Amazing.
learning हो जाए happening. समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Hey बच्चा लोग, hey ICSE 10th, how are you all? I hope all of you are absolutely fine, and I guess some of you might know me and some of you might doesn't know me. My name is Anubha Gaur and I am chemistry master teacher at Vedantu, and this time we thought let's do something for 10th ICSE as well in terms of all the subjects. तो biology आपके पास जाता ही है, so we thought physics, chemistry, even mathematics का we have started a series that is fast track series for all of you, so that you can revise all of your chapters in a video of almost 45 minutes. Okay, तो हम छोटी छोटी videos बनाएंगे almost 45 minutes की, so that you can revise each and every topic and your boards are going to be super awesome in terms of that you can score very well. So it's like based upon all some previous year questions, so that we can revise all the concept. So we are starting with chemistry with the chemistry master teacher Anubha ma'am, and the topic of today's class is periodic classification and chemical bonding. Okay, so I hope you all are ready and I hope all of you are having a very high josh. So let's start with very first question. What this question is saying, so you have some 4 or 5 elements in front of you. There's a group starting from boron and ending at thallium. That's what it is given. And regarding to this group, we have to answer certain questions. What are those questions? Question number 1. Which element has the most metallic character? Most metallic character कहाँ से शुरू किया था? B, boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. So these are the elements, and bachcha log, if I talk about metallic character, when we move down in a group, so we'll start with 2, 3, then that is 2, 8, 3. What I am doing, I am just writing the configuration of elements. In such way we can write. So what will happen when we move down in a group? Number of shell increases. Okay, when number of shell increases, then what happens? The force of attraction between your nucleus and the last electron, valence electron, is would not be that much. That means that electron you can easily lose. So what is metallic character? Tendency of an element to lose electron which increases down the group while increasing the number of shell, because this electron can easily be lost as compared to the electron present in first or second shell. Right? So that means metallic character increases, means the most metallic character element would be your thallium. Okay? So the answer for the first question is thallium. Fine. Next question, which element would be expected to have the highest electronegativity? Now what is electronegativity बच्चा लोग? Electronegativity means electron को accept करने की tendency. So electronegativity is basically the property of a compound in which we'll see one element that how much tendency it has to accept the pair of electron towards itself. Suppose I'm talking about this element HCl, hydrogen chloride. Among this, chlorine has more tendency to pull this electron pair towards itself, because chlorine needs electron badly. So it's like मैं अपनी तरफ electron को रखूँगा as compared to hydrogen. So these electrons shifted a bit towards chlorine. Okay. So electronegativity is tendency of an element to attract these shared pair of electrons between each other. Okay. So when we move down, you can also introduce or understand in this way, tendency to accept the pair of electron, tendency to keep the electron towards itself. So obviously, when we move down, we have a tendency to lose electron, not like accept electron. Why? Electron has to come. Okay, electron has to come and to be accepted by the last shell, है ना? और वो कब possible है? When your nucleus is providing its force of attraction on the upcoming electron, and that can be held by your last electron or last shell. So if I say in short, यानी कि पॉजिटिव चार्ज, न्यूक्लियर चार्ज that is not able to hold the upcoming electron very strongly towards each other, that means tendency to gain electron, tendency to keep electron towards this atom will decrease. That means electronegativity down a group decreases. That means boron is the one which is having highest electronegativity. That is tendency to accept electron का pair. Okay, यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन को आसानी से एक्सेप्ट कर सकते हो बिकॉज सेकेंड शेल में जाना है एज कंपेयर टू थैलियम. फाइन, let's move to next question. If the electronic configuration of aluminium is 283, how many electrons are there in the outermost shell of thallium? So bachalo, that's a group, and group has a property that in a group valence electron remains same. So if aluminium has 3 electron, definitely your thallium is also going to have 3 electron in their last shell. Yes, makes sense? Very good. I hope these questions are super clear, and I have attached answer also, so you can see by downloading the PDF. Okay, जब भी लगे कि हाँ कुछ doubt है, you miss something, you can download the PDF so that you can have all of these data. Next question. Before moving to next question, let's see some of the part which is left. Yeah, the atomic number of boron is 5. Write the chemical formula of the compound formed when boron reacts with chlorine. So this is totally based upon valency. We can easily check. Boron की अगर हम बात करें, 5 atomic number means the valency it has is 2, 3, and if I compare it with chlorine, 17 atomic number 287. So 7 वाले की valency would be 1. Try to accept 1 electron. Boron 3 electron, up to 3 electron we can easily lose. That means boron loses 3 electron and show a valency of 3. Chlorine shows a valency of 1 by accepting electron. And how you can write the formula by cross multiplying it, and the formula will become BCl3. Okay, boron trichloride. Fine, easy question only. Will the element in the group to the right of the boron would be more metallic or less metallic? So if I talk about this question, boron is having 5 atomic number. Just right means 6 atomic number means carbon. So this question is totally based upon configuration. We can check आसानी से. This is 2, 3. This is 2, 4. If I talk about metallic character, whenever we move in left to right direction in a period, metallic character decreases, because metallic character is a tendency to lose electron. As I told you, up to 3 electron you can easily lose. 4 electron को lose करना energetically is not possible. Okay, so metallic character decreases. That means carbon will show less metallic character as compared to your boron. Yes, I hope this question is clear. I hope now you know in a group what will happen to metallic character, electronegativity, in a sense tendency of gain electron, and what will happen when you move from left to right as well. Fine. So very good. One question is done, Dhanadhan. You are able to understand it as well. Let's move to next question. The element of one short period of the periodic table given below. So second period दिया है. So how would I know that this is second period, बच्चा लोग? So deciding the number of period is too much visible by looking at its electronic configuration. So if I talk about this, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, then it is given neon. Okay? तो अब इसकी अगर हम बात करें 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 and so on. So period number is basically number of shell present in the atom. Last electron जिस भी shell में गया है, that means that is belong to that period. That means second period. All of the last electron is going into second period, means all of these member belongs to second period. Fine, this is the first question only. Second period, that this is the second period having 8 elements in total from lithium to neon. But ma'am, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means one element they have not wrote, maybe they'll ask from you. Okay, so ये नहीं कि गलती है question में. Let's move to next part. One element of this period is missing, which is that element and where it should be placed. So if I talk about that element, तो यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा क्या mistake है कि जो element missing है वो है fluorine. right? कौन सा element missing है? Fluorine. And ये order भी तुम्हें गलत दिया हुआ है. So what would you say कि यहाँ पे atomic number if I talk about तो कार्बन के बाद आता है नाइट्रोजन 7 atomic number, then oxygen 8 atomic number, then fluorine having 9 atomic number which was missing, right? So I hope this is also clear to all of you. Let's move ahead. Next part is what? Which one of the element in this period shows the property of catenation? Catenation is what? Self-linking property, right? Which is your self-linking property, and I guess all of you know it, that carbon is the one having 4 electrons in the last shell, 4 electrons in the last shell, 6 is the atomic number, maximum capacity to combine with the other atoms and itself. But catenation is the self-linking property. Means carbon can attach with itself in a single straight chain, in a branch chain, in a cyclic chain, in what? Maybe a rectangle, maybe a triangle, maybe a pentagon, hexagon. All of these vertices are having carbon only. So carbon has a tendency to link with itself in a very long chain. This property is catenation because 4 electron maximum position so that atom can attach to it. Okay. Now place the 3 elements fluorine, beryllium and nitrogen in the order of increasing electronegativity. How that can help? First, write its configuration, which is 2, 7, and then nitrogen atomic number is 7, which is 2, 5, and beryllium is having 4 atomic number 2, 2. So basically, what is electronegativity? We have discussed in the previous question also. Tendency to gain electron, tendency to accept or keep the electron towards itself. उसको electron की ज़रूरत है. Okay, so we can clearly see that fluorine has 7. It needs 1 electron to complete its octet and to achieve stability. So fluorine is the one जिसको सबसे कम. As soon as it gets 1 electron, it will be super stable. So fluorine most electronegative. Among this, we know that 5 electron also believes in gaining 3 electron. 3 electron थोड़ा मुश्किल है as compared to gaining 1 electron. Comparatively less electronegative, but still electronegative. If I talk about beryllium, we know that 2 electron, even up to 3 electron, you can easily lose. They don't believe in gaining of electron. क्योंकि 8 तक पहुंचाना है, 6 electron gain करना, not a good deal, right? So least electronegative is your beryllium. So increasing order means first it would be beryllium, then it would be nitrogen, then it would be fluorine, being most electronegative. Right? I hope it makes sense. I hope you are able to understand very clearly. Yes, बच्चा लोग. So क्या करना है? Please appreciate all of your Vedantu master teacher just by hitting a like button, and please subscribe to Vedantu 9th and 10th channel so that every time we can come up with more and more amazing series for all of you. Right? Some information before going ahead, that even if you want to be a part of Vedantu and showing such an amazing result which we had in the past year also, how you can do it. This is ICSE result बच्चा लोग, right there in front of you. तो अगर इतना awesome result चाहिए तो you can join Vedantu and you will be able to teach by all the amazing master teacher of Vedantu. This is the whole team. Abhishek sir for physics, Anubha ma'am for chemistry, right there in front of you. Gopal sir for maths and Ambika ma'am, जिनको आप पहले से जानते हो, for biology, right? So please subscribe to Vedantu and you can join Vedantu as well. In some time, I'm able to give you some more and more information. So stay till the end. This is going to be super beneficial for all of you. Next question. In the formation of a compound XY2, X gives 1 electron to each Y atom, nature of bond XY2. So as soon as it is saying that X is having, it might be having 2 extra electron in the last shell, there might be 2 valence electron and giving each electron to Y and Y. So we know that complete transfer of electron whenever occurs, the bond which is formed, X losing 2 electron plus 2, Y जो कि total number of Y are 2, gaining one electron, total -2. So this is a kind of compound which is ionic compound. Why this is ionic? Ions, because this is formed by ions, cation and anion, by complete transfer of electron. When complete transfer of electron occurs, metal basically loses its electron to non-metal, and non-metal is going to accept those electrons completely. And the nature of bond form is ionic due to ions formation. And the force of attraction between them is very strong. Okay, electrostatic force of attraction. So give two properties of XY2 as I already told you. This is an ionic compound having very high strong force of attraction. So solid mein hota hai, right? So these are solid in nature as well as brittle. We can break it also, though solid, but we can break it. As well as having high melting and boiling point. Melting or boiling point, right? And in molten state or in aqueous solution, they are very good conductor of electricity because they are going to dissociate into ions. Molten mein thoda force of attraction we are overcoming by heating it. Aqueous mein they can completely dissociate into ions and start moving towards respective cathode and anode and starts conducting electricity. These are the properties, few properties of ionic compounds, right? Very well, makes sense. Next part, following reaction you need to find out oxidizing agent, substance oxidize and substance gaining electron. So let's do this question. So bacha log, you can define oxidation and reduction in one more way. What exactly is this? In terms of electron transfer also, we can define oxidation and reduction in what sense? Loss of electron is basically oxidation. If a substance loses its electron, generally it's the property of metal to lose electron, है ना? Example, metal. जैसे कि sodium, it was like 281. Sodium can easily lose one electron to get Na positive. So that is getting oxidized. Reduction means gain of electron. Generally the property of non-metal plus metal having positive charge. They want to get rid of its charge and gain electron, है ना? So suppose if I talk about Na plus only, it will accept one electron to get rid of its charge, right? Positive, negative. So sodium is getting reduced. Even if I talk about chlorine, chlorine believes in accepting one electron so that it would be stable. So gain of electron is always reduction. Loss of electron is always oxidation. And oxidizing agent means the substance which can does oxidation. Okay, and itself get reduced. Okay, same. So gaining electron means the substance which is getting reduced. The substance which is getting oxidized. So let's find out. If we say it very clearly, हमें क्या देखना है? From reactant to product side, what a change is going to occur in the substance. So copper plus 2 is becoming copper. As I shown you over there also, giving the example, it really need to get rid of its charge by gaining 2 electron and become copper, right? And if I talk about zinc, तो किसने दिए इलेक्ट्रॉन इसको? जिंक ने दिए, right? Because zinc is becoming zinc plus 2 and losing 2 electron, which is accepted by your copper. So all of the equation is very much clear. Here, zinc is something which is losing electron. So zinc is getting oxidized and your copper ions are gaining electron to become copper metal. So that is getting reduced. Right? Oxidizing agent is the agent which does oxidation. तो इसमें किसका oxidation हो रहा है? Zinc का, right? Zinc is getting oxidized by loss of electron. So obviously we need to look at the other agent. ये oxidation कर इसका oxidation हो रहा है. This substance is getting oxidized. So definitely given by copper plus 2 only. Copper plus 2 is helping zinc to oxidize. कैसे? By taking its electron. So itself get reduced and oxidize the other, helping the other to lose its electron. That means here your zinc is acting as oxidizing agent. I hope this is clear, which helps in oxidation. Here, sorry, zinc is oxidizing, copper plus 2 ions. Copper plus 2 ions are helping zinc to oxidize. So copper plus 2 ions are acting as oxidizing agent. Yes, I hope this is clear. reverse of reducing agent. Reducing agent means which does reduction. Reduction करने का मतलब helps it to gain electron, means itself has to give electron, so itself get oxidized. So reducing agent which helps the other substance to get reduced by giving its electron and itself get oxidized. ठीक है? This is clear? Very nice. So you can also watch it again and you can download the PDF so that you can have all the answers in one slide also. Okay, let's move to next question. What kind of compounds are soluble in water? So this is regarding to almost previous question. Ionic compounds are something which is soluble in water. What exactly is the reason? Because whenever you put certain kind of substance in water, they are going to dissociate in water, and there's a statement like dissolve like. The nature of the substance, whatever it is, that is going to dissolve in that kind of a nature of the substance only. So ionic compounds can make charge, have some polarity, have some charge separation. Same with water. अगर मैं water की बात करूँ, so water is also like this. Slight positive charge on every hydrogen and 2 negative charge on every oxygen. Slightly. Okay, so this is like more of polar compounds. Polar means polarity. Polarity means certain charge separation. Polarity की तरफ जा रहे हैं. Poles generate हो रहे, means positive negative charge separation. So this is also like certain charge species. This is also, so they can dissolve in such kind of a substance. So ionic compounds are basically soluble in water. Okay. Ionic solids are soluble in polar solvents. Give the reason. I have given the reason again. Water is also polar solvent only. Why this is dissolved? Because like dissolve like, water has almost same kind of a nature, polarity, charge separation, which helps your substance to better dissociate. तो वो आके क्या करेगा? पॉजिटिव वाला साइड इसको बोलेगा मैं नेगेटिव और ये इसकी तरफ जाएगा तो ये इसको वीक कर देगा. ओके, सो इट हेल्प्स टू बेटर डिसोसिएट एंड डिसॉल्व इनटू इट. Right. Next, why are atoms of metals and non-metals reactive? Very good question. So if I talk about metal and non-metal, as I already told you that valence electron in case of metals are 1 to 3 and non-metals are 5 to 7 in general. Okay, that means we know that every substance would be stable if it loses or gain electron. Why? Because it wants to become stable by attaining octet rule, which is having 8 electron in the last shell, which provides stability. So metal is a reactive because metal wants to lose these electrons to achieve stability, and non-metal is also reactive because it wants to accept electron to achieve stability, means octet rule. That's why they are reactive, but noble gases are not reactive, unreactive, because of the same reason. They are following octet rule, they have fully filled configuration, means they are stable. Right? Okay, I hope you are able to understand this also. So this study can become super amazing for all of you just because you can enroll for a particular modular based chapter also. कैसे करोगे? Just take one class challenge with Vedantu. So many courses are going on. कैसे करोगे? Download Vedantu app, choose your grade, take any master class, उसकी photo लो पढ़ते वक्त and attach it, उसका screenshot with the course which you want and send it to this link youtube@vedantu.com. If you do this, you will get a coupon code on your mail and you can apply and get the course of your choice at only 1 rupee, and you can see how Vedantu works also, how we teach you, what exactly are the format which we follow, and this is going to be amazing, bachalo. Trust us, right? So please do that. So there's a crash course also which is already going on, how you can participate. This is there for ICSE, Vedant, vdnt.in/YT10 ICSE. Code is AGCC because if you're going to apply this, you're going to get it in such an amazing deal. कैसे? All the chapter ka revision is going to be done by all of your amazing master teachers. Doubt is also going to be solved, and you can easily able to crack ICSE because all the important tips and tricks are given to you by all the teachers of Vedantu. Right, bachalo? So please enroll for the same. If you have any query, please let me know. We will try to sort it out. Yes? Next question right there in front of us. What exactly is this question? Why do certain atoms form ions? So basically we are done with this question. Why they form ions in the form of ionic compounds? We have already taken that whenever any substance loses or gain electron, they form ions, and why they need to lose or gain electron just to achieve stability, and they will make respective cation and anion. Fine. Kaise? Sodium 11 and chlorine 17287. So some species believe in losing electron and make cation, some in accepting electron and make anion, except एक करके stable, lose करके एक stable, because now they are going to follow octet rule. ये lose किया, octet rule follow कर रहा है. एक electron gain किया, 8 electron in the last shell, octet rule is following, means they are stable. So they form ions just to achieve stability, just to have noble gas configuration to achieve stability, right? Next question, let's see. An atom of fluorine may be written as this. नीचे लिखते हैं atomic number, ऊपर mass number, using electron dot structure, show electron in outermost shell, show how a molecule of fluorine is formed, what is the name of the kind of bonding which is going to have. So let's do this question also, very easy. Fluorine की बात करें, first of all what we have to do is to write its configuration, which is 2,7. Okay, so पहले तो उसका क्या लिखेंगे? Electronic configuration, that atomic number is 9, this is its configuration. Now it clearly shows that it has 7 electrons and it needed 1 electron to achieve stability. So electron dot structure क्या होता है? Write the symbol and write the valence electron in form of dot or cross. Okay, I am writing in the form of dot. Try to write it in the form of pair, because generally electron exists into pair. 7 electron I have written, right? So they are saying now show the bonding with other fluorine, that how they are going to make F2. This is also having 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 7, right? दोनों के पास 6, 6 है, दोनों non-metal है. 7 electron means they are non-metal. 5, 6, 7, they are the property of non-metal, that they have that much valence electron. What is going to happen? Both of this fluorine are non-metal, so complete transfer of electron is not possible, because both believes in gaining of electron और कोई देना नहीं चाहता. If that is not possible, how there is complete transfer of electron? Not at all. So both fluorines say to each other, let's share each other's electron to make the stability and to achieve the stability. So 7 electrons of fluorine will say to 1 electron of fluorine, share your 1 electron. Now I'll be having 8 electron and I'll be super stable. So sharing of electron is also one of the kind of bonding which results in covalent bonding. Co means sharing. So valency bond formation is due to sharing of electron. 7 electrons will say to one more fluorine that please share your 1 electron and I'll become super stable. तो अब इन दोनों के पास है, बस एक दूसरे के साथ they are just sharing, right? And when they are sharing, the total number of electrons share is 2, and when 2 electrons are shared, they make one single bond, single covalent bond. This is covalent because covalent means sharing. Single because 2 electrons will result in one single bond. So this is single covalent bond between fluorine atom will give you F2 molecule. So what is the name of the kind of bonding, which is super clear to all of you, that this is covalent bonding due to sharing of electron. So we are done talking about ionic bonding as well as covalent bonding, which is part of your syllabus. Let's move to one more question. Fill in the blanks karna hai. In covalent bonding, the compound is formed due to the, which is almost absolutely clear, that this is due to sharing of electrons, and that can result in single, double and triple bond also in case of carbon wala bonding, catenation. Okay, carbon has a capacity that it can make up to triple bond. And some other atom also, we'll see that also. Electrovalent compound have, this is also done. Electrovalent compound is nothing but another name of ionic compound. So they have very high melting and boiling point, because very high very strong electrostatic force of attraction between them. Right? Clear? Next, a molecule of dash contain a triple bond. So among these three options, if I talk about, hydrogen has single bond, ammonia has excuse me, 3 single bond. If I talk about nitrogen, nitrogen has a triple bond. Please pay attention, 3 single bond and a triple bond is 2 different things. How they are making triple bond? Due to sharing of electron again. कैसे हुआ ये? Nitrogen having 5 valence electron, 2 5. 5 valence electron is there. Next nitrogen also 5 valence electron is there. अब 5 है means it will be needing 3 electrons to be shared. So 5, it is going to share 3 electron of next nitrogen और उसको बोलेगा I am sharing your 3 electron and I can become stable. So this nitrogen that I also want to become stable and please let me share 3 electron with myself. So both of the nitrogen is sharing 3 electrons of each other and total 6 electrons are to be shared. I told in the previous question 2 electrons single bond, single bond, single bond. Means 2 nitrogen single नहीं, पहला हमेशा single bond बनता है दोनों atom के बीच में. Next is double and which is pi bond. Next is also triple bond which is also pi bond. Okay, pi bond. Pi single को बोलते हैं sigma. So this is triple covalent bond which is there between 2 nitrogen atom which is triple covalent bond. Okay, clear? Try to write down this structure, how I made it. If you find any difficulty, please let me know. Okay, let's move to next part. Yes, 2 part I am going to do, 1 part definitely you are going to do because that's like a homework for you that you are understanding it and you stayed till end and it is going to be beneficial for all of you क्योंकि आपने पूरा देखा और आपको समझ आया है. Okay, so I'll be waiting for all of your responses and I am going to reply to all of you after the class. So please be there, right? Identify the following as either oxidation and reduction, which we already know that oxygen is gaining 2 electron to make oxide ion. So gain of electron is done. That gain of electron is nothing but reduction. So oxygen is getting reduced. Potassium minus electron. Potassium is loses 1 electron. Okay. So when potassium loses 1 electron, what will happen? Though the correct this equation could be potassium losing 1 electron means it is going away. So it should be written in this way, not that way. But हाँ लिख देते हैं books में. Okay, that's the correct representation because we always use plus, never minus in an equation. Okay, so potassium is losing electron to give you potassium ion. Loss of electron is nothing but oxidation. Okay, so please tell me what will happen in this C case. Okay, what will happen in the case of this example C? I'll be waiting for all of your responses. I hope this is going to help to all of you. And let's move ahead. So ये आपका schedule है apart from chemistry. There is physics schedule 14, 20, 27, 3, 10th and 17th. All of the chapter of ICSE is to be taken by Abhishek sir. Gopal sir is going to take your maths and all of his schedule is also there. You can take a screenshot and you can follow the same. Right? अब maths का syllabus बहुत ज़्यादा है, not going to end in one slide. So yeah, this is the next slide. You can take a screenshot, you can follow all of us so that all of your board would be easy and you can revise all the topic. Okay? This is our Ambika ma'am schedule. You might know her already, right? 18 to 21st, all the biology topic is to be taken by ma'am. So my first session is right now 16th Jan. Next session would be on 22 Jan, that is acids, bases and salts. Please follow that. I'll be waiting for all of you and I'll be waiting for all of your responses as well. On this note, this revision is done and I hope all the fundas are super duper clear now. Please let me know in the chat box and all the newcomers. Please subscribe to Vedantu channel and hit the like button. बिल्कुल तोड़ दो उसको जितना हो सके. Okay? Okay, on this note, we are going to meet again. Till that, bye bye, take care, stay happy, stay healthy and prepare well for your boards. Bye bye.